Hello, and I'm Debbie A. Anderson, and this week's reading is for Monday, April the 17th through to Sunday, April the 23rd, 2017. I'm hopeful that my newfound recording device is going to work, fingers crossed, and we get through this week's reading without too much of a drama. I put this problem up to Spirit, so I hope that what they've offered up to me is going to work. So be open to the possible glitches that may or may not occur as I use this for the very first time. Based on what has been happening to me, because yes, it's all about me like it's all about you, Spirit has thrown us all a question. What are you trying to do that hasn't happened or come into play yet? Yes, we have our day-to-day living to-do list, but have you truly tapped into your spiritual to-do list yet? Nice one, Spirit. A really contemplative beginning to our week, don't you think? What they want us to do is to write down what spiritual advancements we have been wanting to happen or to do, but feel are not in place quite yet. From my perspective, I know I have plenty, so I will get out a big notepad ready to write them down. Okay, kidding aside, once we have our to-do or what we want to achieve spiritually list, they want us to consciously connect to the reason we feel we haven't or that they haven't happened yet. Don't you always love the way they throw it back into our corner? Of course, there is always an element of timing. Right timing, that is, but at the moment, in essence, the frequency is heightening. It's at its peak. So there's a great pull, a connection with our vibration, each of us, that is. So those of you who have been feeling antsy, frustrated, or ready to get rolling, but nothing's happening, this is why. So knowing that in the moment, we have the opportunity to set out our intention and follow it through right now. Sometimes we just have to recheck our list to make sure we haven't missed anything, a bit like going on holiday, or as I do when I'm on tour, was it check the list twice. But what we are more than likely to discover is that there'll be one or two or maybe more on your to-do list which have actually come to fruition. But we've either not recognized them or maybe not acknowledged them because they weren't exactly as we saw them to be. What I don't want to hear are any excuses that you haven't got time or maybe this could wait. There are no excuses to do this, or not to do this, I should say, because if we are prepared to set out our intention during a new moon or when there's a particular date or a solar return, we can, without a degree of concern, do it anytime, which is something I appreciate to hear from Spirit, because this is all too important not to do now. Once you create your list, please ensure that you put it out for you to see. On the mirror, on the fridge, on your cell phone. And as you review it over the next 7 days, strike off what you feel you've connected with and tapped into. Your senses this coming week, once this is put into action, I will assure you will be heightened because you are openly embracing the frequency. Remember, our guides and angels and helpers are opening their hearts and inviting us to play with this, with what is our purpose, what's on our to-do list spiritually. Here are the questions Spirit are asking us to consider this week. What do I need to be openly accepting on my to-do list? When I set my intention, help me keep on track. That's a big one. You know, what is it? Squirrel, we're off in different directions. Show me how to trust my inspirations and intuition. So using the Vibrational Energy Oracle deck, I'm going to shuffle the blue cards and see which cards come out here. Okay, there's the three off the top, just put them there. Openness. What do I need to be openly accepting on my to-do list? Openness. When I set my intention, help me to keep on track. This is a good one. Huntsman. Third and final question, show me how to trust in my inspirations and intuition. Snowflakes. I will be putting the cards this week, hopefully, into the video recording again. We shall see. This is the part where I tap in with connect with my spirit guides, helpers and angels to see what the interpretation is for each of these cards. Openness, I love openness. When openness becomes like an inert response, we don't have to think about it. We don't have to. It's just there within us. We openly accept that what is brought to us, good, bad, happy or sad, the good, the bad and the ugly, we see what we can do with it. That's the most important thing. And how we can make the changes to self, if necessary, to this to-do list of ours, to accept or not. This is your journey. This is like, my journey is my journey, yours is yours. We, on our journey, can trap ourselves into whatever we do, whenever we do it. I am hopeful you are openly accepting what you need to do to achieve on your to-do list in openness. When I set my intention, help me keep on track. Huntsman. The huntsman in his or her true essence is never put off by anything. They are focused on the end result, the kill, if you like. Even though it may mean days of tracking through the undergrowth, getting wet, dirty, weary, they only focus on what will be the final outcome. So are you putting your intention into motion? Setting your focus, pulling your arrow back, pulling your bow back with your arrow? Are you being there front and center with your to-do list? This is about what you want, your returns. So be pure of heart and go for it. Nobody can do it for you. You know that by now. Last card, show me how to trust my inspirations and intuition. Snowflakes. We only see a snowflake as a mass, not an individual fleck or beauty and creation. It becomes the snowman or the snowball, or we have to, in North America, shovel our way through it in the winter months so we can get out about on our daily business. Sometimes it can become an inconvenience to us, an annoyance if we have to do this. But it's more than just a mass, an annoyance. Like you, it is one individual, unique concept, a unique concept. I mean, everything in our world, you are you, I'm me. We're each unique, put together in the mass, group, collective, great. But when we're put apart, we need to start trusting in ourselves. Be inspirational and trust in your intuition. I think Eleanor Roosevelt's words say it all about our purpose. The purpose of life is to live it, to taste experience to the utmost, to reach out eagerly and without fear for newer and richer experience. This week's vibrational, I am vibrational affirmation card. Let's shuffle away and see what we're going to have there. Orange deck. The instant gratification deck, as I call it. Whoops. Okay. Let's put that down there and pull out the top card. I am the most important vibrational being in my life. How appropriate is that? We are here for ourselves, so embrace it. As always, wishing you all an inspirational week, embracing your true vibrational